Whenever I'm talking about track, I always seem to go back to the same thing, and that is the name of the software and how amazingly appropriate the name is, because that's precisely what it does, is it allows us to automatically keep track of just about everything, whether we're talking about time, money, phone calls, leads, otherwise keeping track of things that you're otherwise keeping track of can be very difficult with a manual process. Track does it all for us, relatively painlessly. I think that track enables you to pull crucial reports regarding front office reservation, phone calls, income, potential income. It lets you pull reports that are so crucial very easily. Again, whereas to get the same information manually would just be very painstakingly difficult. Whereas with track, with a few clicks, I can see potential income for any time period. I can see the productivity for any agent of any time period. I can see the amount of calls that have come in. I can listen to all the calls that have come in. So it really gives me every single aspect of our front office and reservations departments from my desk. Tough to narrow down to just one, I think, but for us being a seasonal property, being able to be a Severn Lodge reservations agent anywhere there's a computer or internet is a huge thing. We don't have front office or people answering the phones on site in the winter, so it really doesn't matter where they are, as long as there is an internet connection. The fact that track is in the cloud just makes it extremely easy all year long. Above and beyond the actual program itself, I have a monthly call with Tina to go over our performance. So she will go over all of our data. She will point out any red flags that we need to address. So dealing with the staff, whether it be on a simple review basis or whether it be a technical issue, that is such a huge part of it, to be able to send a request and get an answer in a really, really timely manner from people that we know. And that's great. I mean, anytime we have any questions, it's not a stranger getting back to us. It's people that know Severn Lodge, people that know our environment, and people who are able to help. So that's one aspect. You mentioned the webinars and the training. That when that was released, we were thrilled to see that and not only the agent webinars, but the manager webinars. Great for me personally, using track on a daily basis. I think, literally attended every single webinar or almost every webinar. One of the other things I wanted to mention that track really helps with automating is the lead follow-up schedule. When you're taking a call without a CMS system, and that call is a lead, there's obviously needs to be a manual system in place for following up with that lead. And a manual tracking system like that can be fairly hard to keep track of. Whereas again, with track, just another thing that it keeps track of automatically, and I mean literally, you sign into the agent dashboard and the first thing they're staring you in the face is your leads and whether or not you need to follow up with anybody on that given day. So I think that is something also that is huge and is wonderful.